It's going on just a little earlier, and my wife called, so I never did hit the go live button. And sat here and talked to the wife, and week back calls me and said, "You're live. You're supposed to be." But odd, very odd. Anybody in the house? Anybody in the house besides me watching myself? Well, I'm like what, a little over 3 hours north of the house right now. I dropped that load off last night, parked 3.5 hours north of the house, and now I'm still waiting here all morning to get a load. What's going on, Jonathan? We back? What's going on, guys? So, I mean, it's just kind of messed up how you can be so damn close to the house and spend a half a day, if not more, waiting for a load. I could be waiting for a load at my house. You know what I mean? And I don't know. It's just funny. The wife's gone. She's got to go to the dentist, and so I'm just out here waiting, kicking it. I thought I'd hop on here live and see how this worked out without putting my tracks on. My headset. What's going on, Bradley? What's going on, little brother? Relics? Yeah, cool, man. Got some people popping in here. Don't know why. What they expect to see. But looks like it's gonna be a beautiful day out today. You know. What's taking them so long? I don't know, man. I know at the end of the day they're going to send me over towards St. Louis, me to Centertine, go get some roofing material. I can almost assure you that. And that's 2 hours from here. That's 120 miles, which means I should already have been there. But we'll see. What's going on, D Dub? What you doing, man? Yeah, that's cool, man. I'm glad you stopped by, brother. Sorry I couldn't make it to your auction last night because all I want to do is buy stuff, and who knows what a tooth costs nowadays, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, lots of things going on in the community right now. It's pretty neat, pretty good times. Looking forward to a couple big auctions coming up here on the 1st and the 2nd. You know, who is putting that on for Dean? I believe it's on the 1st. It's going to be on Saturday. Oh, that's going to be Value Hunter. It's going to be Value Hunter's auction. And the next day, that's going to be Red's. Red's doing an auction. And Red just so happened to get that chess piece done. It's going on the High Roller auction in December, which means I get to save my money until then because I want that chessboard. I want that chessboard bad. That is a pretty cool piece that he poured. 1 kilo of silver. Now that's paying a nice high premium, but we're talking about a one of a kind chessboard, and we're talking what, 8 by 8 inches. You know, 1 kilo of silver. It's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Yeah, it's the community. It's been great to watch this community come together and throw their chip in, throw their support in for Dean. You know, and it's been a good thing. Going to the post office right now to shipping your package out. Bradley, yesterday uh, I sent something to you that was to match I Jones for one of your giveaways. So that is in the mail to you, brother. And I don't know. I'm just sitting here bored, man. My wife's not here. It's like it don't even feel right. Just it don't even feel right. I mean, I got to pull over get my own drink now. Grab me a pack of smokes, do whatever I got to do. Uh-uh. Yeah, it's a great thing he's doing for Dean. That's right. Value Hunter, you know, I've seen him around. Been seeing him around for a long time. He's definitely one of the channels I need to check out a little more often than I have been. That's for sure. So what's everybody up to today? What's the plan? What's Johnny doing? Hopefully they get me a load down to Oklahoma, man, and I'm gonna come hit you up if they get me down that way. Ain't got nothing else to do. Might as well make dispatch wait, right? Make the dispatch wait. Yeah, cool, man. So I'm all new to this whole live thing. I don't like how your texts pop up on my phone and then it disappears, and then it pops up and disappears. I can't stand that. I don't know what to do. What happens if I tap one of these? Come on, someone say something so it comes back up on my screen, man. Say something. There we go. Let's go. Paula, report, remove, timeout, add moderator. Check that out. Is that how you add mods? Really? Add moderator. Oh, well, check this out. This is just too cool. Who wants to be a mod, huh? Who wants to be... Does it even come up blue? Move moderator. Remove. No? Yeah, they came up. Cool. Sterling Cannabis. What's going on, brother? How you been doing? Have any Tootsie Rolls this morning? Check that out. Bradley. Wheatback. Wheatback's got the box right now. He's got the constitutional box. He called me last night and said, man, the thing's getting full. It's getting full. So it's going to be great to see Wheatback's 8th Amendment. Who else we got in the house? You can actually do moderators on just your phone. See, this is one bad thing about stopping, shutting the AC off, and rolling down the windows. I mean, the flies, it's like they just love inside the truck, you know what I mean? Bug you when you're laying back trying to get some rest. Oh yeah, Hubby B. I think Hubby B is going to have a fun time with it, and it's going to be like his coming out party. You know what I mean? I think Hubby B is going to have a blast doing it, and I look forward to seeing it. Oh. Yeah, you know, Hubby B is cool. Hubby B sent me this, man. And right now I'm in the process of listening. Oops, upside down. How about that? I'm in the process of listening to these CDs, and at the end of the day, I get through them, and then they're going to go into that prize pack. It's 40 CD set. It's pretty cool, man. It's got some real good history in there. Learned a lot from it. Oops. Kicking my stand around. I'm not off to anywhere. I'm sitting here waiting to get loaded, Sterling. They haven't given me a load. I'm 3.5 hours north of the house. I've been sitting here all night. I waited all day yesterday, and they didn't give me a load. They didn't give me a load for this morning, and I'm just like in hold right now. In hold. So I should be waiting at the house. I shouldn't be out here waiting 3.5 hours from my house a half a day, all day. And I just got a neighbor. He just pulled in on next to me. But yeah, I should have just trucked it home. But it is what it is. It was different last night. We had a big old bed. Slept good though. I was out. But without the wife being here, I got to remember to feed myself. Yeah, what I do. Got to do everything nowadays. It's a pain in the butt. I mean, she's, for one, you guys don't see it, but my wife is, we stopped to go get loaded or unloaded. My wife is out of the truck. She's already got her routine down. First thing she does is go after bungees and gets the bungees situated out for me. You know, I start throwing straps. She goes the other side of the trailer. She hooked my straps up so I can roll them tight and just crank them down without me having to go back and forth, you know. And we're like the NASCAR pit crew of tying down and tarping stuff. Plain and simple. I mean, we can roll in and do a coil in 20 minutes, man. I mean, that's almost unheard of. But she always knows what I need ahead of time, and she has it ready and right there at my disposal for me, so I don't have to go chase nothing down. You know, God made a true helper when He made the woman. Amen, He did. And you know, then she throws her little 2 cents in there, and most of it's do it right. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. But when it comes to chains, she ain't got nothing to say. She don't want no part of the chains. And that's good. That's good. Yeah, the pit crew. Are you out of here, Paula? Be careful. Have a good day. But I just wanted to hop on here and see how this video goes without my tracks on, just talking to the phone. See if my mouth actually works with the audio, because it hasn't the last couple of them. And maybe dispatch will watch this and say, hey, we need to do a little better job of getting him a load. Because I mean, there's only a certain amount of time I'm waiting before I fire this truck up and head to the house anyway. You know what I mean? Yeah, life ain't trucker. Yeah, it ain't easy for a trucker's wife. That is sure. That is sure. But Miss Southern Belle, how are you doing, sweetie? Cool. 9 people in the house. Wow. Add moderator. There we go. Yeah, I really got nothing to talk about. I mean, I'm just kicking it, man. Silver prices was 25.08 this morning. Is that what everybody's got? I mean, in the past week, it's like, woo, it shot up there. It shot up to the point where I have pretty much bought all my silver from this community. It's actually come up to the point where it took away all my premium, and now I'm like making profit. $26? Are you kidding me, dude? Is it $26 right now? Hey, Johnny, did you get that walker? Did that walker make it to you, brother? $26. Wow. You know, and honestly, $26 silver. is cheap silver. It's cheap silver because the way the Fed is printing money right now, by this time next year, we're gonna kick ourselves in the butt thinking, man, I didn't want to pay that high dollar silver, $26, and look at it now, it's over 60. It's over 60. Yeah, that's what I'm anticipating. I'm anticipating some hard times in life out there, but some good times in silver prices. Because everything's going up at the stores. You know how much it is to buy a Snickers bar nowadays? I mean, I remember when Snickers bars were like 50 cents, when I was a kid. Now they're over $2. I mean, it's like, really? Yeah, the gold ratio is what? 80? High 70s now? 80s? It fell the morning. It's around 23 now. Are you serious? Silver price is 23. That's still a nice little price. But I mean, they've been manipulating the price of silver forever. Ever since man-made markets have destroyed the price of silver. And I mean, it's cool. A lot of people are getting into gold, but at the end of the day, you know what I can do with my silver that no other metal can? I can make an antibiotic out of it. Yep, that's right. And make colloidal silver. That's one thing you can do. You can't do with all these other metals. You can't make your home antibiotic out of it in colloidal silver. And that's one true blessing. Yeah, comic book. Yeah. Now, back in your day, the days you're talking about, Sterling, it might be a little bit before mine, but that was back when you got the little piece of gum that came in with like a pack of cards, of playing cards or something like that. It was that old chalky, hard gum. You know what I'm talking about, brother? Oh, how do you get that gum today? Do they even make that gum anymore? Yep, you open the old baseball cards up, man, and they're that old pasty piece of gum was. Yep. What do you mean copper and gold is also an antibiotic? Uh, oh, yeah, I'm bored off my mind. I thought I'd hop up here and see what my brothers and sisters were up to. Ain't got no real point to talk about or anything like that. Just sitting here waiting. Sitting here waiting. Flavor lasts 30 seconds, yeah. Then it gets hard to chew. Right. But who threw that little dry piece of gum away and didn't eat it? I mean, come on. Who didn't grab that thing and pop it right in their mouth and have at it? Who said, nah, it's not worth it and threw that thing away? Wasn't me. I always ate that piece of gum. Every day. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Yeah, cool, man. I didn't know you could make mods. That was working out pretty good, man. Uh, Anybody got any questions? Hmm? Anybody got a question out there? Not too hard. It's got to be pretty, like, under a fifth grade question. Can't be solving all society's ills this early in the morning. That was, yeah, cool, man. Everyday opportunity, as the the one-up box going on, the boomerang box going on right now, and go check that out. Go check that out. Silver Stars, what's going on? Oh, I never did. I never did read the chat, Johnny. Did you? Did you get that Walker? I never did see it in chat. I wasn't looking. I can say that I wasn't really looking either. But let me know if you did, brother. Sterling, telephone guy is sending me a beautiful queen. I forget what it is, a Liebetard or something like that. Beautiful queen, and she just so happens to have 2 holes in her head from an AR 5.56, and so that's going to be a proud one to add to my stack. It's going to be a proud one to add to my stack. It's going to be the only queen in my stack, by the way, and she just so happened to have 2 bullet holes in her head. Got to be a little different there, just so everybody knows. Telephone guy did that for me. He sent it off, and now I cannot wait to get that piece. I wound up sending him a 2-ounce Aztec calendar round. I sent him that 2-ounce Aztec calendar round for that queen. Thought it was a real good deal. It's a hobo queen, you know. Man, how cool, Johnny. Appreciate that, brother. Yeah, that was dangerous as all can be. Don't recommend that. Don't recommend that at all. But all worked out good, and it's going to be nice to have in the stack. It's going to be nice to have in the stack. Wheat back. His what do you mean? Are you talking about his dinky little hammer? Well, he come out and said that he's gonna go buy a real hammer and smash a coin properly. You know what I mean? Sav, I'm sorry, brother, but hey, Brick Down, what's going on, man? Kellen L, what's going on, brother? But Savage comes out with this itty dinky little hammer, and he starts smashing this coin. He realizes that one smash isn't good enough. He's got to smash it 15 times the dent. And what he should have came out with was like an 8-pound maul. Yeah, I mean, screw that 3/9's fine on that coin. Let's smash it. You know what I mean? I mean, especially when your name is Savage. When your name is Savage, you get savage with it. You know what I mean? That's how I felt about it. So I believe that pretty soon he's going to have an upcoming video, you know, with him smashing it with an 8-pound hammer and then tying it on back of the water truck and dragging it down the road for 30 miles or so, you know what I mean? And then probably throwing it off a bridge. You know, and then take his metal detector, go find it, because that's how you get savage with it, right? Yeah, good times, man. Good times. Yeah, I mean, you know, I heard that I heard him bring that coin up yesterday over on Coin Jeremy's. How poor they done that poor for I forget who come out with that, those dinosaur coins. It was a JM Bullion or someone like that came out with it. I'm not too sure, but come on, man, with the price of silver going up like that, there should be some quality. And Savage sent me that AR round. All the silver was mined in the United States. It was stamped in the United States. I mean, it put paychecks out there for Americans to make and sell that coin. And honestly, I'd be happy if my whole stack was that AR round. I mean, that's something to be proud of. You know, something to be proud of. But quality control, APMEX, exclusive. Yeah, that's right, brother. Dude, you're like you need to write a book or something, Johnny. You know, all American. Yep, mentioned and refined in the USA. How cool is that? Though there, it's perfect. Except mine's got a big old thumbprint on it. I mean, and I've never I never put no gloves on handling silver. I really never thought it was that big of a deal. I thought silver was meant to be touched. And Paula Bloom, for the big show, she has a little video for you to go back on, and she picked, she asked for everybody to go back and watch that video. Now I just started watching the big show with Paula Bloom. That's my bad, but and Ken Peavy. And Ken Peavy's got this old video on there about touching coins and what happens when you touch a coin. And then he just barely taps a coin, puts it under the microscope, and you can see the bacteria, the germs, the grease, the oil, all that. And then he took a pen and then he was writing on that fingerprint. You can actually swirl that fingerprint around on that coin. And then when I seen that American Reserve, it has a big field on one side of that eagle, and there's a big thumbprint right there. And yeah, you can. So yeah, I'm really thinking about changing my mind about getting me some gloves. You know what I mean? But most of the silver I get's already been touched by a million people, so it really don't matter. But it would be nice to have a few tip-top, coins that should be handled with a glove. Yeah, I don't use them often, but there would be certain things I would. And if I ever did start buying from an online dealer, it would probably be that AR round. That's one thing I would go out and purchase. If I'm going to purchase online, it's going to be Golden State Mint. Golden State Mint, hands down, has the best designs out there ever. You know what I mean? Out there, period. And, Chris, who makes all those designs, I mean, he's a radical. That's why I kind of dig it. It's not the numismatic value of it. It's just there should be certain coins you have that are pristine, regardless if they have much more of a value or not. And I can see keeping those American Reserve rounds pristine. You know. No, not scared yet. I'm just you don't have a dungeon in the basement, do you, Kellen? Then I would be scared. Gloves and a dungeon. You know what I mean, brother? And the silver you get is top notch. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly right. But I don't know if you can buy them right now. I really don't know if you can buy those American Reserve rounds. I think they're sold out right now, are they not? Yeah, it puts the lotion on the skin. So, remember to tuck before you do the video. Hey, Lincoln, what's going on, brother? What's going on, brother? You doing all right, man? Damn fly flying around the cab. I need to get the fly swatter out. Do some combat. Do some combat. One right there on the floorboard. He's he's done. He's seen better times. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on and see what everybody's up to. Waiting for dispatch to get me a damn load, and I don't know what the problem is. They're on a Eastern time clock, so it's 10:30. So for them, they've had 2.5 hours to get me. I went home for a little over 34 hours. Drop my wife off so she can get that tooth fixed, and make an appointment and all that good stuff, and get out of the bumpy truck, because bumping down the road when you got tooth pain is not a good thing, man. It's not a good thing at all. Huh. Dove season. What's up, brother? Right there. There you go, brother. Dove season 91, man. Everybody go check out Dove season. He's one hell of a cat, man. One hell of a cat. One hell of a patriot. I'll say that. But yeah, I thought I'd just hop on, man. You know me. I ain't got nothing to talk about. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm a boring individual that drives a truck. You know, that's got a bunch of great friends in the community. You know, it's. I'm happy you all hopped up here and sat through another boring morning with me. But I need to check that silver price out. D-Dub said it dropped this morning. Man, it's just been climbing. It's been climbing. I thought I seen 25 this morning, but I could be wrong. Idiots on the road. Oh, okay. Okay. The other day, I think I'm driving through Texas. I'm on the interstate. It's 4 in the morning. There's no one out. I'm cruising, just getting my day started because I like starting early. And here comes this dude. He comes running up to the back of my trailer. It's a 2-lane road. He's on the back of my trailer, and he just hovers. He just hovers right there for like 5 miles. And then all of a sudden he comes up to pass me, and he gets right up to the cab of my truck, and he just starts getting over in the right hand lane. He didn't pass me. He just got right up door to door with me, and then decided he was going to get over in my lane. Now, his vehicle that he's in is not 3,000 pounds. Okay? It's not. I'm loaded out at 78,000. He ain't budging me. He's not going to move me. What he's going to do is he's going to come hit a brick wall and then overcorrect and wind up in the medium just wiped out, which is probably what he deserved, because honestly, he had to be drunker than shit. Okay? He had to have been drunk. I don't know what he was thinking. But it put me in the situation where, do I want to kill this guy this morning, or do I want to be nice and get over and get on the brakes so this idiot can get in my lane right on top of me? Which is what I did. I took the shoulder. Thank God there wasn't a stranded vehicle, a parked car on the shoulder, because then I would have just had to wipe the dude out. You know what I mean? I'd have had to go give him a little bump. You know what I mean? But I would have been in my lane doing it. I mean, people are so anxious to run up in front of you so they can slam on their brakes. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like, I don't know. For the most part, there are a lot of courteous people out there. And the courteous people that will flash their lights at you and say, yeah, man, come on over. Come on over, get around that truck, and then I'll pass you. I'm in no... It's not going to make my day go by any faster by not getting in front of the truck. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing. But there are a lot of idiots out there. And the traffic in the cities, it kills my wife. My wife's over there. You know what I mean? Ah! Ah! You know, thank God my wife does not have a brake pedal on the passenger floorboard. She'd be popping on that brake pedal like you wouldn't believe it. And, you know, I mean, there's safe traveling distance that you establish with the car in front of you. But once you get into the cities, that is constantly changing because you have every idiot in the world trying to hop and slam on their brakes in front of you. You know what I mean? Hey, spray can. We're coming through. Yeah, yeah. Well, if someone wants to act a fool, that's okay the majority of the time. But if I put a 45,000 pound coil on the back of this truck, throw 6 chains on it and 2 straps, I know that coil's not going nowhere. But I have watched way too many videos of coils coming through cabs of truck for me to slam on my brakes and lock them up when I got a coil on. When I got a coil on, it's a different world. It's a different world out there. If someone wants to act a fool and smash on their brakes in front of me when I got a coil on, I will drive through them. I'm sorry. But if I got a coil on, I'll drive through you. I'm not smashing my brakes. I'll drive through you and slowly stop on the shoulder and watch the paramedics haul them people off. You know, because in that instance, they're putting my life in danger. Yeah, you weigh out around 93,000. Wow, brother. Wow. You got mountain brakes on that truck? You better have some mountain brakes on that truck. I hope you do. Just so you know, mountain brakes on a semi, you got a wider rotor and you got a wider brake drum. So you have more contact pressure to slow you down going up and down mountains or heavy loads. Oil filled equipment. Yeah, there you go, brother. There you go. I hope you're good and healthy and staying away from that fracking material. All right, brother. Yeah, so man, I don't know. No flash. I pull back. Cool. Yeah, I need to hop off here. Man, do I have 14 in the house right now? Listen, this fly is going to piss me off. I'm going to do some damage to this little thing here in a minute. I need to call dispatch and shake them a little bit and say, hey, get me a damn load. Or I'm just going to go to the house. You know what I mean? You know, going live is something new for me. And, you know, Bradley asked me the other day about what my watch hours were. And I think I'm getting close to like 500 watch hours. And I had no idea how much it took. Don't they want something like 4,000 hours? And then you're monetized or some BS like that, which is never going to happen here, but I don't know. It would just be cool if the audio in your mouth matches when you do a video, you know what I mean? But I took my tracks off, so we'll see how that one goes. Die! Damn flies. Yeah, 4,000. I mean, that's a lot of hours, man. I mean, you pretty much have to like have shows going on for years or do some long live streams like coin roll hunting or even auctions and all that. I mean, I guess you still build your hours up on StreamYard, right? Is it StreamYard, YouTube, you still build the same hours up, correct? I imagine so. Hey, when stuff goes wrong, it goes wrong like that in a heartbeat. It doesn't. You don't see it happening. It just happens. When things go wrong, it goes wrong in a second. I tried to explain that to the kids, man. Bud, what's up, brother? Hey, I mailed you. Your mail went out Monday. Got my stickers in it. Got you two 1964 Kennedys and like a 1946 Walker in there. All right, brother. Stacks and stuff. What's up, brother? How you doing? Check that out. Everybody go check out Stacks. He's got some really classy videos out there. Which was another reason why I brought up that glove subject earlier. I mean, you seen Stacks, he put his gloves on before he even thought about handling that bar. And makes total sense to me. Yeah, 15 years in the fire department, man. It's not good. It's not good. I've seen a lot of traumatic things on the side of the highway. In just a few years I've been out here on the road, and the stuff that goes on this highway, you don't want you or your family anywhere part of that. You want them all. Everybody takes driving for granted because it's easy. It's easy to do. But when things go wrong, it goes wrong in a heartbeat, and you don't want to be a statistic. You know, because you cannot wait to look Facebook or something up on that phone. Phones and driving don't go good together. And I'm even bad on it. I'll be watching videos going down the road, switching between, and my wife is constantly on my case to, hey, the phone and driving are not two things that should be mixed. You know what I mean? And she's definitely right. She's definitely right. Yeah, that's a bad deal. Oh, Steph town the other day. Cherie gave me the heads up that he had just done a Calling All Patriots video. But I look forward to seeing more of his stuff too, man. Well, I'm gonna hop off here, folks. I'm glad you all stopped on in. Come check it out, and y'all be safe out there. Hopefully that silver price keeps going up. Keeps going up. You know, it's gonna reach a point where we're gonna say, hey, we can take our silver stack and put our kids through a way too expensive college. But should we really do that? Because education is BS nowadays. You know what I mean? All right, folks. You guys have a good one. I'm out of here.